Oh, we do?
Oh yes, we do. Guys, look. Look at this sitting on top of our chests.
Huh?
Coming
Oh,
over.
over there.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you
Yeah, he's
talking
come to
about?
blow our chests up.
How did he...
Guys, that's an abrupt start. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. How did he... Oh, we
I
might be
think
missing
he's
a
spawned
chest.
in here. I think I've left it too dark in here. My bad. I have to put another couple of torches. Can you see? It's very dark down at
Ah,
this
that
end.
might be the problem
Yeah, so I think
in here.
I'm just spamming torches.
Aha.
But he might have spawned on the roof. This door was shut, so he's not... Oh, get back inside, Ash. This is a very abrupt
Let's see.
start, guys. But when you
Well,
log
now
on...
I just put a block right in the middle there, so
Yeah.
in case...
But when you log on and find that you've got a creeper standing on
Ooh.
top of your chests, this is not a good start to an episode.
Well, I hadn't even noticed him at all.
I know, I know.
Oh.
It's really nice to be back together again.
Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Oh, and the sun is coming up. Nice.
Indeed. And I've
There was
got...
actually an Enderman here before, but I couldn't find him. It just kept making, the text said that there was one and I could hear him, but I couldn't find him.
Well, I have to say, I had the most killing footage of you running down the side of our house with an Enderman chasing you. And it did look as if he was trying to pinch you in the back. I was to say no more. Let's keep it family friendly. But it was definitely a very funny look. And I thought, oh my goodness, even the Enderman can't resist her.
Apparently not. I must look very tasty. Yep.
Very
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
right. I don't know how we're doing. We've done a lot of building and exploring and everything, so we've still got an...
oh, he's down here.
Oh, he
He's
would be.
downstairs. There he is. Oh,
Come here.
there we go. Nice. I don't think he dropped an ender pearl, did he?
No, he didn't.
No, it didn't look like it.
Right.
Oh,
Well, that's an
yeah,
exciting start.
well, what were we doing? Well, we were doing gardening last time.
We did a lot of gardening and just sort of faffing around.
Oh, that sounds like
yeah.
us.
And we've driven everybody mad by leaving that tree floating, which we could start by taking the tree down as we talk. Because I know that would...
Oh, we did? People have been complaining about that?
Oh, BU4U, this is one of the biggest sins in Minecraft. Leaving floating trees. And I know, because you didn't like the shape of the one I put up, no problems there. But the number of people who said, oh, grrr, growl, 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 you've left the floating tree. Okay, we'll go and take them down. And then you must decide.
I have a feeling that those people are some people that you know very, very well.
Oh, yes. Jason, I'm not really looking at you.
Well, I kind of agree, though I'm not that, thinking it's a sin, but I don't usually leave anything like that either.
I have
but
to say that I have been playing Minecraft a long time, and I do think it's a sin. So I do agree with everybody. In my books, leaving floating trees is a sin.
You guys have to remember, Ash is like the hardcore Minecrafter here. I'm still just a poor newbie.
Oh yes.
So
oh yes.
I'm just learning the way of things here. So yeah, I'm just stealing all this wood that you're popping down. Maybe I should like to help you.
Don't believe a word of it. This girl has played more hours of modded Minecraft and experienced more mods than I have. So I reckon if we looked at because you got quite addicted to it when you first started, as we all do. And you just keep playing and playing. You just can't stop when you first discover it. I mean, I've just discovered Stardew Valley, and it's the same thing. I just can't stop playing it.
Oh yeah, you're like, what are you up to? Have you reached episode 80 yet?
No, I've reached episode 90.
90
I
even.
know,
Oh wow.
but
Because I
it's.
noticed that was a little level 7, episode 76 or something.
Oh, I know, I've gone crazy with it. But if you want one of my episodes, I've actually called it The Problems of Recording in Someone Else's House. And I wasn't sure whether to put it up, but then I thought it's such fun because everything went wrong. And that was the episode where I think I told you about it.
Yes.
Where I was actually recording when this plumber arrived, and he'd come on the wrong day, and oh god, I had to stop because the plumber had arrived. And then we had someone at the door as well as the plumber. Then we had oh gosh, what else went on that day? I mean, what didn't go on? The neighbours, it was half term, and the neighbours next door had this appalling row with the kids screaming. And the house next door has got 7 small yappy dogs that all decided to yap at once. All this is on tape. And then one of my family loves having the rather science fiction, I can't quite do it, but it's like the Doctor Who theme. Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry about I'm terribly, terribly tone deaf, guys. I can't put a note together. But this thing went off at the end, and I just gave up in despair and thought, to hell with it, just stop. Now, I'll leave it to you to grow big trees here if you want to. If you can remember how to. Do you remember how to?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great skill to learn, but we'll wait till this despawns first, otherwise it will look crummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we'll get back to that because we have to finish this garden at some point.
Absolutely. I do like the way this sort of rather little wild area is coming.
Oh yeah, I like that one too. And then we have this more, and oh, did you plant some roses here? I didn't even see that.
No,
Very
I didn't.
Nice. You didn't?
I can't remember. I might have done.
I don't think I put any roses out here.
You don't think that Hell or Carisva has snuck on, because they're still allowed to come on, you know. I've left their invitation open and left roses for us, do you? No.
I don't think so.
Surely not. Surely.
I'm pretty sure Hell could figure would do something different.
Yeah.
Something very, very noticeable.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe the Enderman left me some roses.
I'm quite sure the Enderman would. I'm quite sure he would. Judging by the way he was charging after you with a sort of wicked gleam in his eye down this pathway here, I'm pretty sure he would.
That was fun.
I have a great desire to go fishing. So
yep,
we could
you
find
mentioned
a couple of fishing poles. I'll explain why.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any fishing poles?
I feel like we had some.
Yeah, I'm up in this special chest over here.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong key. Oh, there's one fishing rod in here with unbreaking 1, alert 2.
Why don't you take that one? And I'll just make an ordinary one. I'm quite happy to make an ordinary fishing rod. Let me get rid of the...
Felt like we had more, but...
I thought we had more, but we clearly don't.
Nope.
And I'm not going to...
Oh, it's been too long since I played Minecraft, because I keep hitting E to open the boxes. And I'm like, why are they not opening? It has to be right click, yes.
Alright, let me get some string.
So how's the doggy?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. Last week he was amazingly full of himself, is the only word to put it. He's 9 months old. He's the sweetest thing you can imagine, even though he's huge. Oh God, I just made a boat.
Oh, he's a gentle giant, or whatever you say.
Well, yes and no.
Oh, okay.
He's a combination of 2 what we call working dogs in the UK, where you have a dog that has been bred to work, and he's half Labrador, half Retriever. And those dogs are basically, they're gun dogs, and they are bred to bring back anything that somebody has shot. Where are you, BU4U?
Oh, I just went inside because I needed to make an axe.
Okay. I'm going to go down by the pond, and I think I'm going to fish down here for a bit. Anyway.
I just decided I wanted to harvest some of these melons.
Oh, yes, why not?
What is it? Do we need to use axes on them, or you can choose to use axes on them?
Yeah, you shouldn't use anything less than an axe, otherwise they just disappear. So if you want to harvest a melon or a pumpkin, you have to use an axe. Anyway, back to our little doggy. So last week he's 9 months old, bounding around, and because he's a working dog, he wants to work. So he wants to work for sausages, treats, anything. He just wants to work. So, he's constantly asking you what he can do for you by bringing you bones, balls, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, that's fair enough. However, he is getting to be an adolescent dog and had clearly decided that he wanted to role play as a Doberman, and he's pure black, remember, so he decided that guarding the house, so he's been trying to stand up at the front window and bark at anyone. He terrifies the life out of the workmen and the delivery men because he has this huge deep bark, but also he's learnt to growl. So you get the sort of deep, throaty sound.
Yeah.
So he barks and then he growls. And I mean, he'd lick them to death. He wouldn't hurt a fly. But by goodness, he was having fun. Anyway, I'm afraid that yesterday he is no longer the dog he was.
Oh.
And I have to be a bit careful what I say on a family-friendly channel. But he no longer has some of the bits he had. So,
poor doggy.
I know, he's so miserable. And I thought he'd have a huge cone round his head to stop him sort of licking his wounds. But in fact, what they have these days is a sort of medical sleeve. And so he's encased in this little jacket thing. That anyway, they got him home yesterday evening. I won't be there. I'm too soft-hearted. I can't bear to see an animal hurt.
No.
So I said I was not going to be involved in this at all. So they got him back from the vet yesterday evening, and he's whined all night. And he's kept them awake all night, and they've had to comfort him all night. And I got this plaintive text this morning saying, "We're missing you very much." And I thought, I am not going back. You chose to do this to that poor dog. You can live with the consequences.
Oh.
I know. But there you go.
I do. Yeah, but they feel so terrible. I do remember when my cats were neutered. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, neutered is the word I've been looking for.
Yeah. They look miserable when you get them home, and then when they're all groggy from being
and then
what's the word?
Anesthetized.
Yeah.
Anyway, in England we say that dog is man's best friend, and as somebody said, would you really do that to your best friend?
Yeah.
I know. My bobber is bobbed up and down without doing anything there. Shopper, are you getting anything interesting? Because now one of the reasons I wanted to fish was because I have seen some of the changes that are coming in Minecraft with the aquatic update. And one of them is that dolphins are going to lure. You can't tame a dolphin, but if you feed it raw fish,
Mm-hmm.
it will take you to buried treasure.
Oh.
So I would like to build up a huge supply of raw fish.
Oh, so that's actually a good thing when we're getting those. I have 8
Yes,
of those now.
I
I've
have 7.
gotten 1 piece of leather, 1 bowl,
Yeah.
8 raw fish, 1 raw salmon, an enchanted book with thorns 2,
Oh,
an
good.
almost broken enchanted bow with punch 1 and unbreaking 3,
That's good.
and a pair of leather boots.
Well, you're
Yep.
getting very well supplied. I have 8 fish. I have 2
Mm-hmm.
puffer fish, which is great
Oh.
because we can use those for making water breathing potions. Again,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to need a lot of those. And
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 raw salmon. Oh, wonderful. I've just got a name tag.
Oh, nice.
So we can name an animal with it.
I got a puffer fish, and then I got a fishing rod with unbreaking 3, log of the sea 2, lure 2, and then it says curse of vanishing on it.
That's a fantastic fishing rod.
What is curse of vanishing about? And
I
it's
have
kind of in red, the
I have
text.
absolutely no idea.
No,
That's
I don't.
that's come through. We're going to have to look that up. I don't know. Guys, those of you who are watching this, please, what is the curse of vanishing? I'll tell you what though, BU, don't use it until...
No, I'm not using it.
But
I
what
know
an odd
because I
thing to
thought,
have.
yeah.
Isn't that wonderful? That's a stunning rod though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a
fantastic
name
fishing rod.
tag too. But
Excellent.
yeah, it's got log of the sea too. I guess that gives you a better chance of getting cool stuff.
Yes, lure means you get more bites, but luck
Mm-hmm.
of the sea means that you get better treasure. It brings you
Ah.
luck, so you get things. But that's and
Mm-hmm.
unbreaking, of course, means that it lasts longer. But
But
the
you can repair the fishing rod, can't you?
oh yes, of course. But
Yes. Okay.
what would be wonderful is to have a stock of fish and a stock of puffer fish downstairs to make water
Mm-hmm.
breathing potions. But also, if by any chance we got a mending book. Now,
Mm.
have you come across mending books?
I don't think so.
A mending book is where you can put mending. You use an anvil and you put, say, a diamond pickaxe or a diamond sword or, you know, a fortune pickaxe or silk touch, something really good. You put
Mm-hmm.
it into the anvil with a mending book and you put mending on it. And then when you get XP, it mends it. So you
Mm-hmm.
can mend it as you play Minecraft. And you don't have to stop to mend things all the time.
Oh, nice.
Now, you can only mend things a certain amount of times, and each time you mend something, it's more expensive to mend it. Whereas,
Ah.
if you have a mending book on it, good Lord, what was
Mm-hmm.
that? Oh, it's a bell. It's not quite infinite, because you can lose it or have it destroyed, but it's pretty well infinite.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can imagine, for the really high-end weapons, when you get something, I mean, that fishing rod of yours looks particularly good. If we get
Yeah.
really good weapons or really good helmets, it's much nicer not to have to keep mending them, because
Yeah.
they do eventually wear out.
Ah.
And there are 2 ways of getting mending books, as I understand it at the moment. And guys, again, help us if we're wrong. One is by fishing,
Mm-hmm.
and the other is by trading with villagers.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then you have to find a villager that sells it.
Yes, or you trade
I
up.
think.
Many of them, as you trade up with them, you find out what they've got and they will give you mending.
So it can change what they want to sell you?
Yes, it depends on the villager and it depends
Ah.
on the trade. Each villager has individual trades. And I was thinking, what we haven't really done much on villager trading, and I was
No.
thinking it'd be awfully good to do a bit on villager trading.
Mm-hmm.
And
That sounds like a good idea.
yeah, I'm quite conscious that once the aquatic update comes, you and I want to head out to the oceans, go underwater, play with the dolphins. And what
Oh, yes.
try and hold me back, she says. And what I was thinking, oh, what have I got there? See, just a bottle of water, but it's still something we don't have to make. And I was thinking that it would be awfully good to spend a bit of time chatting, building up our supplies, getting ourselves ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Any word yet of how far off that is, the update?
It's close.
It is close?
Yeah, you can tell when you're used to Minecraft. First of all, they start putting out tasters with what they might have in it, the odd screenshot. Then they start giving out more information, and then they start giving you what they call snapshots, which is where you can actually go into the worlds and play them and discover all the bugs.
And they've been there in a while now.
Yeah, and we've been playing for a while now, and people have been discovering bugs and what it's like and getting excited. Then there comes a time where there's just a halt and nobody says anything. And when that happens, you frequently find that what you get is then bug fix after bug fix after bug fix. And they just do pages of bug fixes. And we're at that stage now. And it looks to me as if they are fixing less and less bugs, if that makes sense. And they're just faffing around with textures and stuff like that. Some of it's going to look good, and some of it's going to look truly awful. It's wonderful.
So it's like
the on the horizon as they go past us.
Yeah.
It adds a certain something, fishing by one's own campfire. So that's why I think it's very close now.
Oh, cool.
I know.
Oh, I put a little chest up here to put just the stuff in that we got, so we get an idea of what we have actually gotten from this. Oh, I got a clownfish. And another bow. And, of course, fish.
It shows you the difference. See, if you look at what I'm getting the normal stuff. I've got 16 fish, 3 puffer fish, 5 raw salmon, 1 glass bottle, 1 bowl, 1 water bottle. But that's because I'm using an ordinary bow. If I were using this unbreaking one, wow, unbreaking 3, luck of the sea 2, lure 2, that's jolly good. And these 2, you've got an infinity bow. That means you only have to have 1 arrow, and it will shoot arrows forevermore.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have to mend that bow. That's just fantastic. That's a brilliant
nice. bow. Oh, it sounds like it's a good day for me to be fishing.
It's a really good day for you to be fishing. I'm just getting sort of cat food here. Talking of cats, do I hear Bastien banging away in the background?
No. You heard some banging?
It's my neighbour in his garage next door.
Ah.
Because you said that Bastien was a bit clingy today.
Well, he's generally clingy ever since he's been sick. He's very, very, very clingy and very talkative.
Oh.
But right now, I think the heat has kind of wore them both out, so they're just sleeping at the moment. But the problem is, as soon as we get to kind of late in the evening, they have a ton of energy to burn off.
Oh my goodness.
When it's finally, cooling off a little bit, then you can imagine.
That's when your problems start.
Oh, yeah. Oh my dear, they can make a lot of noise, and it's hard to... I'm actually trying to get back into this, trying to turn my daily rhythm around and sleep, go to sleep at night or in the evening and get up in the morning, which is not working at all. And the cats are not really helping at the moment because it's so warm here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like literally crazy. And I can hear it's the same in the UK.
It has been very hot this last week, yeah. But tell me.
Only the last week?
Yeah.
Oh, we've had the warmest May month in over 100
Yeah.
years
It's
in
been,
Denmark.
yes, we have in the UK, but it was really hot last week.
Oh yeah, last week has been crazy too. It still is actually. We've had days of 30 degrees Celsius here.
Ooh.
And that never happens, like usually until, we might have a week or two in July when it's
Yeah.
30 or a little over that. But now it's, well, we've never had a spring like this.
No.
And it looks like June is going to be just as warm. It's like
But why do you want to
crazy.
change your life around a bit? Because I thought you played with a lot of people in America and a lot of people online during the night.
No, I mostly talk to people. I rarely play with anyone.
Oh, you're gossiping all night. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh,
I have sometimes, I have previously been playing with people that were up when it was nighttime for me.
yeah,
Right now I don't really, so I'm
yeah,
trying to get back into that. No, it's just because the problem is if you don't go to bed until in the morning,
yeah,
and then I end up sleeping like through most of the day,
yeah,
and then I don't get out and get sunlight and all that stuff, and
yeah,
eventually I do wanna, I have to think about the fact that at some point when I start feeling better, I need to think about getting a job at some point, hopefully, like something else than my YouTube channel.
yeah. So talking
And
of that, congratulations on 300 subscribers.
400.
400. I got you muddled with Casgirl. 400. I'm sorry.
No worries.
But I mean, 400, unimaginable amount. Well done, you.
Thank you.
But I also think you're carving
I'm
out a wonderful niche for yourself.
I'm carving out a niche even.
Yeah, yeah, because I've got power 4, punch 2 on a bow. That's a power 4
Oh,
bow.
nice.
If we add infinity to that bow, that's a stunning bow.
Oh, what did
Wow.
you say you got? Hunch.
I got, hang on, it's the power 4 is the top
Ah.
power bow. Punch 2,
Uh-huh.
but it's really good.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. But infinity, that's going to help us fantastically well because you don't have to keep making arrows. Just keep one in your inventory.
Yeah,
And
because arrows is really hard to
yeah,
come by.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, we haven't got a skelly grinder yet. We will find one. The other thing I thought we might do is we can decide when the aquatic update comes up whether we travel overland or whether we travel through the nether to find different biomes. Because the dog miner who follows both of us, who's a great friend, when he wants to explore, he will take a tunnel through the nether and then he will sort of leap out every, say, 100 nether blocks. And that's 800 in the overworld. And he'll find different biomes that way.
oh, that's kind of a cool idea.
It is a cool
And
idea.
we already have this like long tunnel where we have these branches going off
Exactly.
in our nether, so we could kind of
Yeah.
do something along those lines.
Yes. I also want to alter our nether somewhat because I'd just taken a very sort of right angle route, sort of straight down and turn right. And we could go across because I was trying to keep the tunnels 3 wide because of not spawning ghasts. But of course, we've half slabbed the tunnels and ghasts can't spawn above a half slab.
No.
So there's no problem with ghast spawning. So we could cut across and we could widen the tunnels considerably and make it almost like a huge nether hub up there if we wanted. So anyway, these are all thoughts.
Oh, yes.
Now,
There's a lot we want to do. Oh, we also wanted to move that first portal up, so
we
it's at the
do.
same level as the other ones.
We do. We definitely do. And I wouldn't mind having a portal very close to the blaze spawner, because at the moment we have to sort of go cross country to when we want to farm blazes. And remember, we're going to have to, one of the things we need to do is to go and farm a lot of blazes.
We need to make a
blaze
proper
farm.
farm out of that at
Yes,
some
we
point.
do.
Right, yeah.
I mean, the number of deaths we're going to die, it's going to be a case of, just take your armor off, prepare for death. But it would be better if we had a portal closer to it with a bed.
And I think someone left me a comment when we had that very first visit to a fortress about digging underneath to get to this.
Yes.
And then use that as a trick to avoid as many deaths or something.
Yeah, you can do that. But
oh, I got an enchanted book with lure 2.
Good, we can put that on a fishing rod. Now,
we have 42 fish here now.
How long do you think we've been talking?
I think it's about time to end the episode, at least.
Shall we take a cut?
Yep.
Okay. So we say bye-bye, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.